Okay, we're good.
Awesome. Welcome back, everybody, from break. This is just going to be a short little introduction to what the next section is of the process here. But I first just wanted to sort of remind us all, we've been in a flurry of activity in the first part of the session here. So just wanted to remind us sort of where we are. We're in this state of dealing with these principles and categorizing them. And then that's what we're gonna work on them for the rest of the session today. 45 minutes or 40 minutes in a small group, a new small group, totally randomized. You'll probably see some faces you know, but randomized again. And I just want to note there is a member of the wordsmithing group in at least one member of that group in each of these groups. So take notes if you're in that group of what's happening there, because you'll be sort of picking up from where we leave off at the end of the day today in your special time together tomorrow evening to work on continuing to sort of edit these potential principles and make them as good as they can be. So so this next part will be sort of the main priority here is to work within the categories that your group is assigned to. So each group is assigned to, well, almost all four of the groups are assigned to three categories each. One of the groups only has one category because that's the affordability category, which was quite large. So we sort of, each group has about 10 or 12 principles to work on in these different categories. So work through all 10 or 12 of those and try to combine principles where possible. There may be some overlap, and this is the chance to kind of match similar ones with other ones and work them together in some way that makes sense. Not losing the meaning of the principle, that's important. So don't totally change the meaning of anything. But if there are things that seem to go together well, then fabulous. Have a shot at pulling them together into one principle. Because remember, these things came from all different groups, so there's definitely going to be some overlap. And then the second piece here is to just look out for places where, once you've done that sort of combining, think about kind of revisions to the text. This is your chance to start actually editing the words here. Again, with a mind to not change the core meaning of it. But if something needs a little bit more explanation, awesome. Add another half a sentence or whatever it needs. If it just needs a little bit of rewording to make sense, then that's part of your job here as well. And then if there's time, if you've done all of that and feel pretty good about it, there's this additional piece of adding reasons why these are important, why these principles are important, and to pull from any of the information that you've gathered over the past few weeks. So that's already happened in a few of the groups, I think, just in the last session. And you'll see some places in the document here where it says reasons why this is important. And so you'll want to look at those and sort of attach them to where they feel appropriate, what principles those reasons sort of back up. So that's kind of the third thing. Your small group moderators will take you through this. We'll do this all the way until practically the end of the session. And we'll come back with about 5 minutes left. As I mentioned, there's an important announcement again from your community liaisons group, and then we will say good night. All right, let's go into these new randomized groups.